What is up? Welcome back. We are here at Chapman Pines Disc Golf Course. Still, you know where it is, Huntsville, Alabama. The home pad, the spot. Yeah, Chapman Pines, very similar to Braun Springs. I like to compare them by saying that Chapman Pines is like Braun, just minus the lines. It's super tight, it's very technical. Probably all the holes are less than 340, 350 feet. There might be one that's over 350, but they're all pretty short, just tight. It's a big old pine forest. You can see hole one straight ahead. There's a dead straight gap. There's another hyzer gap. Today, I'm just gonna be working on the straight shot. So if I can see the basket, I'm gonna try to just laser it straight at it. We'll see how that goes. So far, so good. So this is one of the newer courses here in Huntsville. It's a passion project of Billy Drake. It was put in 2019. He designed it and he's always out here doing something. So shouts out to him. He's added things like that. Net back there for warm-ups. It's awesome. I don't see a lot of courses having that as like a permanent setup, which is pretty cool. And there's also just like little things like Sasquatch that likes to roam around here. It's fun. It's a cool spot, nice and shaded. Keeps you out of the sun. Good start. Cool. Hole 2, you can see the basket straight ahead, but I don't think the gap is even big enough for a disc to fit through, so I'm going to take a little baby hyzer route. That's the main gap for sure. Right-handed players, the hyzer route's a little cramped. You have to like stall something and have it fade in. I don't really know how that works, so I'm gonna just do the little baby hyzer outright. Left. It's gonna fade in right. Or it's just gonna go straight, but that's fine, it's a putt. It is in. Hole 3, another shorty, 265-ish. There's a straight gap. I'll try to actually go for it this time. For right-handed players, you can do another little baby hyzer out right, fade it in left, and then the bigger gap is to go out left and fade it in right for whatever hand you want to throw it with. But I'm going to just try and cram it up the gut. That Color Glow Mako 3. Hit the pole. All right, hole 4 is one of the few holes here that has multiple tee pads. I should point out all tee pads are carpet, which is not a bad thing. It works as a tee pad. They get a little lumpy sometimes, but that's all right. It used to have an even farther back tee pad, but the carpet's no longer there. You had to like cross the little babbling brook to get to it. But we got this one, and there's one like 30 feet up, but this is just a pure straight shot, no matter which hand you throw with. Hard part is keeping your footing on the lumpy carpet. A little too much turn, but it'll work. Oh my God. We'll find the putt eventually. Okay, hole 5 is really just one main gap. You can take a little tight little baby hyzer out right, but I'm gonna go left and have it fade into the right because that's the biggest gap. You can't see the basket straight ahead. I'm gonna go flippy origin and hope it flips for me. It flipped too much for me. Ah! Yikes. Yeah, this course definitely requires focus on every shot. You gotta be ready for a tight gap any second. Or else you'll bogey. That's okay. Happens. All right, hole 6 is definitely the longest hole in the course. You can see the basket 300 and it says 87, but I don't know, I would guess more like 370-ish. I don't know, maybe 387. Who am I to tell? But there's pretty much a big straight gap, or righties can take a big hyzer. It's open until like 50 feet outside of the green, and then trees come in and it's just kind of poke and hope from there. I'm gonna go Metal Flake T-Bird 3 that I got from my cameraman. All right, so this whole course is on North Alabama Land Trust property, and they've done a lot of work around here to like have trails and stuff to be accessible for Huntsville. All right, so we're all the way on the fairway of 7. This is gonna be a tough one. Would not recommend. All right. That's the beauty of a poke and hope course, is that sometimes you poke and there is hope. I did not expect a par. Cool, hole 8. 7 is almost 300 feet between 260 and 290. There's a straight gap. This tree right off the tee pad is my nemesis. It's like right where my hand wants to swing. The undulations in the tee pad also kind of difficult, so it's a tricky hole for not the normal reasons a hole is tricky. Let's see if I can just pipe one straight up the gut. Not a bad tree. So although Mr. Billy Drake has done an incredible amount of work here, there is still tons of poison ivy and other itchy leaves all across this course. So first off, keep it in the fairway. If you don't do that, have some pants on. It's outside of my putting range. All right, hole 8, it's just over 200 feet. I'm gonna stick to my word. There's a very skinny straight gap. I'm just gonna try it. Really, the play would be like a little chip hyzer around out right and then coming back in left. There's some skinny little right side hyzers, but too skinny for my liking, so we'll just try the skinniest gap, I guess. That doesn't make any sense, but all right, here we go. Yeah, missed it. That's okay, it's still a putt. It's a short hole. All right, short holes, you can up and still, you can mess up and still hit a putt, hopefully. hole 9, got a little intersection with hole 13 right here. There is 2 mirrored lanes. You can go baby hyzer out left, baby hyzer out right, or guess what? A straight gap. It's like 3 feet wide, 230 feet. I'm gonna try it because I gotta get better at straight shots. Threw it straight in that tree. This is a good course to come and work on your funky stances. See, I need to work on it. All right, let's see if I can hit 2 in a row. I can't. All right, hole 10, like a lot of holes, you just throw across this little walking path, make sure you're not gonna hit somebody. But unlike a lot of holes, there's really only one option. It's for righties, you're gonna throw like a pushing hyzer that just like fades down in the basket at like 230 feet-ish. I'm gonna try and just throw an origin that flips right at the basket. It's a pretty tricky little lefty shot. Oh! Man, very up and down day today. Well, this is not ideal. I made it like maybe 50 feet and now have an even tighter line, but that's what we came here to practice, so that's good, I guess. Positives. Ah, geez. Always a good time to work on your circle 2 putts. And your edge of circle 1 putts. So I was talking about lapse of focus. All right, hole 11 is like 245 feet. It's tight off the tee. You got this like dope little curvy leany tree you got to get under. There's a mando that's protecting the walkers on the walking path, and then there's a wide open field. So really, if you get out there, you can hopefully have a putt at it, but you got to get out there first. I'm gonna go hyzer because straight shots aren't working right now. That was a bad call. If I could get away with only ever throwing this rock 3, I would. All right, hole 12. This is the hole I had in mind when I came out here to throw straight shots. It's so tight, 3 feet wide, but dead straight is the line, or you can hang it out over the walking path for a righty and hyzer something in, but straight shots. I missed the line, but it still flew. All right, so getting here is a little bit tricky. It's like just kind of at the base of a mountain, but if you're coming from Huntsville, like not coming from Northeast Huntsville, you have to like make a U-turn at Moores Mill Road. Not a lot of people are gonna know what that is, but locals will. And then you go up until the guardrail ends, and then there's a little gravel road. So you don't miss that. I've had plenty of people meet me here, miss that. Everybody always does. Just try to use Google and be slow, be safe. Yikes. All right, hole 13, short. It's got to be the shortest hole in the course. I don't know that for sure, but it's 183 feet. kind of the definition of poke and hope. You can throw a big hyzer out right, have it stall and hopefully fade in left. You can throw a little baby hyzer out left and hopefully push in, slowly fading in right, but it's tricky. I'm just gonna go glow envy and see what happens. Well, I didn't hit a tree, but I went really long, I think. All right, hole 14 here at Chapman Pines Disc Golf Course. It's a weird one. There's like a wider hyzer for a righty. There's a straightish gap. I'm gonna go straightish. Just throw something straight at the basket, even though there's a tree between me and the basket, and hope that I don't hit that tree. Yeah, more poke and hope. This has been either the best shot of my life or the worst shot of my life kind of round. I'll take it. Well, 2 metal hits on the day is not bad. Can at least go home happy with that. Hole 15, another little split fairway, left gap and a right gap. I'm gonna go left gap. That's really all there is to it. Let's see if I can actually ace. No, but I can park it. Hey, look, a birdie. All right, hole 16 is a weird one. I don't know. Find a line. Good luck with it. I'm gonna go force over flex with duh. Can't win them all. All right, it's safe to say I used up all the mojo of the Ben Marloff signed Rock 3. We'll give her a rest after this hole. A little work left. All right, a little closer than I thought, but this has been a trouble distance for me today. Let's see if I can learn how to putt. All right, cool, hole 17, almost to the end here. It probably has some of the deepest rough on this side of the fairway, so just watch out for that. But really, it's just a straight shot that fades a little bit down to the right. I said I was gonna give this guy a break, but like this hole was made for this disc, so we're gonna see if it's got some juju left. It doesn't. It doesn't have any juju left. It's a really thorny boy right here. It's all right. Got to put your body on the line. Or just miss the putt. Nice, dude. We made it to hole 18. Looks like it's in a new pin position that I've never played before, and it looks like it might be my favorite hole on the course if this goes how I want it to. It lines up perfectly for like that beautiful anhyzer to just land flat shot that everybody loves. Let's see if I can pull it off. Close, but not quite. All right, let's finish her with a highlight. Just kidding. All right, cool. Thank you guys for following along. This has been Chapman Pines Disc Golf Course here in the North Alabama Land Trust in Huntsville, Alabama. It's quite a mouthful, but it's a good course. You know, it's not my favorite course in Huntsville, but it's still fun. You come out here, you get a nice little walk in the park. It's shaded, it's quiet, it's pretty, like, not a lot of people are here often. It's a little bit on the edge of town, but it's a good course. You can try, you know, you can challenge yourself as little or as much as you want. Try new lines, whatever you want. Once again, shout out to Billy Drake for putting in the work. This course has come a long way. All right, cool. Thank you guys for watching. Like it, please. Subscribe, please. It helps. I'm selling out. I'm that guy. I'm gonna beg you. I'm just kidding. I'm just asking nicely. If you do, that'd be awesome. If you don't, I'm not gonna hate you for it. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune in next time. We'll be playing some more disc golf.